Hi everyone, welcome to the 7th module of our Banking Awareness course. Today's topic is Types of Banking. I'm Ritrisha from GKToday and let us begin. What is the type of banking where banks operate only from a single branch known as? Correct answer is unit banking. Unit banking is a system of banking which originated in the US. It is a limited way of banking where banks operate from a single branch or a few branches in the same area, taking care of a local community. In comparison to branch banking, the size of unit banks is very small. Due to small size and due to unit structure, the decision making in unit banks is very fast. The management in unit banks enjoy more autonomy and more discretionary powers. However, due to single units, the risk is not distributed or diversified. What do we call the type of banking carried out by the non-bank financial intermediaries which provide services similar to those of traditional commercial banks? Correct answer is shadow banking. Shadow banking refers to all the non-bank financial intermediaries that provide services similar to our traditional commercial banks, and they generally carry out traditional banking functions but do so outside the traditional system of regulated depository institutions. In the Indian financial arena, shadow banks term can be used for non-banking finance companies or NBFCs. However, NBFCs in India have been regulated by the RBI since 1963. Other examples are investment bankers, money market mutual funds, mortgage companies, etc. What is Islamic banking? Correct answer is banking that is consistent with the principles of Sharia. Islamic banking is a banking or banking activity that is consistent with the principles of Sharia and its practical application to the development of Islamic economics. What is the banking where all banking operations are online known as? The correct answer is virtual banking. This has served a great revolution in banking market as banks have to continuously struggle for perfection. As banks don't have physical offices, they find the options very cost effective. But although the trend is catching in Indian markets, typical fears still grip an average Indian who is still not accustomed to trusting bank staff with whom they can't personally go and talk. They're not very confident in machines. What do we call the banking oriented towards mass welfare and financial inclusion of the poor? Correct answer is social banking. Social banking is a concept where banking services are oriented towards the welfare of the majority people and financial inclusion of the poor and vulnerable segments of society. RBI in the recent years and for a long time now has been making great strides in generating financial inclusion in reality for the remotest segments of Indian population. Indian government has made the financial inclusion principle as one of its topmost priority and has taken many policies and schemes to achieve the same. One of those policies is, as you can remember from the last lecture, the Pradhan Mantri Dhan Jan Yojana. What do we call the banks that undertake commercial banking, investment banking, mutual funds and merchant banking? Correct answer is universal banking. So this is banking under which big banks undertake a variety of services such as commercial banking, investment banking, merchant banking, insurance, etc. It involves providing all these services under one roof by financial experts who can handle multiple financial products easily. What is the type of banking which involve banking services for high net worth clients like corporate, commercial banks, mid-sized companies, etc.? Correct answer is wholesale banking. It provides an ease of access to the complete financial portfolio of a client who can easily browse through the same and make suitable allocations, transfers, etc. India has a suitable investment climate and is seen as a favored investment destination, so it has huge potential for the growth of this vertical of banking. What is retail banking? Correct answer is where transactions are held directly with the customer. So retail banking means banking where transactions are held directly with customer and there are no transactions with other banks or corporation. This is also known as personal banking services. So things like saving accounts, transactional accounts, mortgages, personal loans, debit and credit card, etc. come under retail banking. What is the banking known as when a group of persons come together to own and control three or more independently chartered banks? Correct answer is chain banking. Each of these banks could maintain their independent existence despite common control and ownership. The banks in the chains are assigned specific functions, so there is no loss of profit and overlapping of interests. What is the banking combining banking and consultancy services known as? Correct answer is merchant banking. Merchant banking is a combination of banking and consultancy. It provides consultancy to its clients for financial, marketing, managerial, and legal matters. That's all for this quiz. We'll see you tomorrow again with two more. Until then, goodbye and good luck.